Hello, 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 beautiful, amazing souls. Thank you all so much for joining me today on this beautiful Wednesday evening as I am joined with the beautiful Lauren Bruno. And today we will be discussing gratitude and reprogramming the subconscious mind. So, really excited to go over some tips and tricks and some practical strategies about gratitude and affirmations and how they work and how we can apply them to our everyday life. So, I guess to get us started today, we can start by sharing a bit of gratitude. So, and if you are in the chat, I see Johnny's with us, Cami and Skull. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you want to drop your gratitude down in the chat, by all means, go for it. Today, I am so grateful for presence. I am grateful for presence and the ability that we have to hold space with one another. It's something that has truly blessed my life these last few years. So, very grateful for that. And of course, I'm absolutely grateful for these opportunities to connect with amazing souls like Lauren and everyone watching. I'm just really, truly grateful for the opportunity to be able to share my voice, to be received, and to receive others as well. So, yeah, that's my gratitude. Lauren, if
That's
you
so
feel
beautiful.
called, you can.
Definitely. Yeah, if I'm not too wonky sounding on the internet, but I'm grateful for wonky internet because it makes it funny. But I'm so grateful for, oh man, these spaces, your space, the light you provide, the anchors of just purity, like just pure love, raw realness, weirdness. Oh, I'm so grateful for weirdness, giggles, and travels in the holidays. This is going to be like my first Thanksgiving holiday that will be quite different. I met my cousin since I was in Colorado, so she's having friends over, and yeah, it's like the first kind of different Thanksgiving. It'll be nice.
Love that. I love that. Yeah. So, anyone that is listening on the replay, do keep in mind Lauren is in the mountains with some snow. So, if you hear a bit of glitch, we're working with it and we're just grateful to share. So, I'm Lauren, again, very grateful that you are sharing this space. And I love that you're in Colorado. I love Colorado in the snow. So, just plan it for me and enjoy some of the beautiful sights that it creates. And yeah. Well, if we'd like, we can,
I can.
I guess. Okay, if
I
we'd like,
might move towards the right.
go for it. Yeah, I mean, just be comfortable. Honestly, that's the most important point, is to just allow yourself to be comfortable, because here at PinOak's Pals, we are sharing from our heart and being in an authentic space. So totally appropriate to move and allow yourself to be. Yeah. Along the lines of gratitude, I also just want to share a little bit about affirmations. Affirmations are great I am statements, and they go hand in hand with gratitude for me. So, anytime I speak of gratitude, and just before we go to the meditation, I guess I can give like a synopsis. Gratitude is the awareness of and appreciation for the things that you have within your life, and also the things that you would like to call in more is the affirmation part, I guess. So you can, I guess, state I am affirmations, affirming what you have within your life as well too. So yeah, gratitude is a really beautiful tool. And if you are really working towards being able to live a happier, healthier lifestyle, this is one of the tips that has absolutely changed my life. So yeah, I'm really grateful to be able to share that with you all. And if we'd like, before we get totally started in this conversation today, to have just a short meditation to ground our energy and to connect in our heart centers. And yes, as Lauren beautifully showed, if you have any water and you'd like to drink some water, this is a great opportunity to do that as well. Also, you can reprogram your water with affirmations and gratitude. There is science behind the molecular buildup of the water as well. So it works in many miraculous ways. All right, my dear souls, to get started today, if you'd like to place your hand on your heart and your other hand on your tummy, connecting these energy centers, and we can begin by allowing our bodies to find a comfortable position. And we will start by taking a nice deep breath in. Release. Breath in. Release. One more breath in. And release. I invite you for a moment to allow your breath to move from the inhale to the exhale, inviting your shoulders to drop, and your breath to allow each muscle to relax, beginning with the crown of the head, moving down through the third eye, and through the throat, down the torso, through the arms, down the hips and the legs, relaxing the muscles within the body, and giving you a moment to sit in a peaceful stillness with your breath. And I invite you to imagine with each inhale, breathing in your gratitude, your appreciation, wholeness for life. And on the exhale, releasing all fears or worries or tensions. Breathing in the peace. Exhaling stagnant energy. Allowing yourself to hold gratitude for your body in this now moment. Sending love and appreciation to your arms, to your hands, to your feet, to your legs. Your whole body does so much as you move through your day, sending the love and support. Bringing your awareness to your mind, giving it the opportunity to relax, and still, and call in this gentle love. And on the exhale, releasing any overthinking, unnecessary. Bringing our awareness now back to our heart centers. Breathing in the unconditional love. Releasing the heartbreak. And let's do one more breath into the heart center. And release. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to bring your awareness back to your body in this now moment. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, your knees and your nose, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. And to get us started, like I said, I'm very honored to have beautiful Lauren here. And I would love, Lauren, for you to share your own inspiration and insight and really your connection with gratitude and affirmations. And yeah, I'm gonna pass it to you.
Well, thank you so much for that meditation. That was so dreamy. Your meditations are always so dreamy. I feel like I can always drop in so gracefully and easily. Yeah. In terms of affirmations and bringing in grateful affirmations, like really, really feeling gratitude. It's so powerful. It's interesting in my perspective as a hypnotherapist because our subconscious minds are all processed differently. So, like a very left brain down person is very logical and thinking. I'm gonna say like I am confident if they don't feel confident. So we can say like more so affirmations like I deserve to feel this confidence. I deserve to feel it. Because I'm here for myself. And those are like little seeds that we can start to like build within the safety of our minds and the safety in our bodies when we're feeling it. That's the thing about affirmations is it's feeling safe in your mind and your body. Your body is processing so much more than your mind can even comprehend. So when we're telling ourselves things, when we're telling our brains things, our body is responding to it always at all moments. And when we bring in gratitude, our heart just, it lights up. We all feel it differently or we all experience it differently. But for me, it's a very buzzy, warm feeling in the heart. Like just the vibration of this is my life and I'm so happy to be here where I am right now. That's one of my favorite affirmations is like, I am here right now.
I love that too. I am present. That's mine. That's my like go to. Absolutely. And I love that
Yeah.
you mentioned that bringing the light to your heart whenever you bring in that gratitude because it really is. It's like you can say like yeah I'm grateful for this thing or I'm grateful for that thing, but it's like the feeling it part that really makes the magic, right? So I think the one of the most beautiful parts about adding gratitude to your practice is the ability to actually be able to change your mindset physically within your brain. So as we grow, you build neural pathways that teach you how to act or be or behave in different areas. It's just a natural part of the growth process. And if you're anything like me and you grew up maybe not having the most positive mindset, you get later in life and you realize maybe I want to try to be a little more positive or be a little more grateful for what I have. And so you'll hear people that are like, oh, try this 21-day affirmation program where you wake up every day and you say these affirmations and it's going to change your life. And it's like, well, yes, it can. It's like 100% that can happen if you can feel it, if you can connect to that and the consistency and also holding space for yourself. If like you go to do it and you don't genuinely feel it, like hold space for yourself in that. That's a great opportunity to learn a little bit. Like Lauren said, if you're struggling with saying I am confident, what's a different way that we can bring that confidence in a way that works for you? So I love that tool, Lauren.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I love talking about the neuroscience aspect of it too. Have you ever seen two little neurons like
Yes.
trying to be friends?
And they're like there's like nothing but gray matter and then they're just like they're working their way through it and then they build it and then it's like the whole brain lights up.
Did it!
Neuroscience
I
nerd.
finally affirmed that.
And it's hard. You have to realize like you're literally building something brand new within your physical, you know. So if you're struggling, don't be hard on yourself. And if you're finding it at a place where you're like, I keep coming back to this and I keep struggling, just find a new way, push through in a different direction, because I promise you it will work. So affirmations and gratitude actually releases dopamine. So being able to like give gratitude just in and of itself also releases dopamine, but receiving gratitude releases dopamine as well. So another fun fact. And the dopamine is the ingredients in your mind that makes you feel happy. So I think I would love to hear if you have any instances where maybe you've been working with someone that was maybe struggling more. Like what are kind of the tips and tricks that you use to be able to encourage that mindset if someone's looking to do that?
Yeah, to incorporate more gratitude in life and gratitude. It's really interesting working with trauma, because we can get caught up in so much about feeling unworthy within, and sometimes when we're in like that loop of constantly working on our shadows or looking at the dark parts of ourselves, we forget to appreciate those aspects and this process, the process of inner healing in general. And once we can celebrate such little minute details of life, like the breath or like waking up in the morning, what a miracle. Like looking at an orange and peeling it. I peeled my orange and a heart came out today, and I was like, ah!
The universe loves
The
you.
littlest things that you bring. And I know certain periods of life, it's hard to bring in gratitude if you can't fully feel worthy of it, or feel like you can receive compliments or receive gratitude from someone else. It's hard for us to receive love from someone if we've experienced those patterns of like love and hate, or conditional types of love. And gratitude really brings us back. It brings us back to our true nature, which is pure love and is this moment. I think the best tools with gratitude are to use them in coordinates with other types of modalities. And I love emotional freedom technique. I really, really love it in terms of processing any negative or stuck emotions that we have, and then reaffirming to yourself what you're experiencing, if it's grief, if it's pain, loss, position, confusion. And then once we're able to release what's stuck there, like physically from our bodies, then we can really, like, once we let go a little, you could receive so much, so many more blessings. And it's just what we already have. We have the tool within our own nature. It's just allowing ourselves to feel it and reminding ourselves of it, and being in groups like this, like your communities and different types of communities, where we can celebrate together those little things and loving aspects of ourselves and appreciate each other.
Oh yeah, community is so important. It's funny because I had a really beautiful journey with gratitude. And when I met the community, or whenever we started forming circles and sharing, it was like that just got up leveled, because it was like, oh wow, now I have someone to share this gratitude with. And like, not just someone, but someone that genuinely cares, like I can feel their love, and they can feel mine, and we can rejoice in each other's triumphs, and hold space for one another when we're, going through our dark nights. And yeah, it's powerful community. It really, really is. And just for anyone that may be listening that is not sure what EFT tapping is, emotional freedom tapping, there is different meridian points, places within your body that you can tap that can help to activate and inspire the energy. And then there's something to do. I'm not a EFT professional, but I know that there is something that's happening between the tapping and the vocalizing. So adding the two together is very, very powerful. And if you'd like to look more into that, I can link some information for EFT tapping down below too. So I just wanted to throw that in for anyone that may be watching and not aware of what that is, because very great point, Lauren. I love EFT tapping. It's um, very, very gratifying. And also, like, side note for EFT tapping, um, I'm someone that has practiced EMDR therapy, and so like I've utilized it to help work through some of my traumas. And so I love EFT tapping because it's very similar to my EMDR treatment, and so it's like a very calming and beautiful. So I like win-win on both of those fronts.
Definitely, I know. And hypnotherapy is kind of like an umbrella with emotional freedom technique, and EMDR is really similar as well to hypnotherapy and processing cognitively. But yes, the substance of it, also just saying it out loud, like being able to say certain things out loud. The first time, like, you say to yourself you love yourself, if you've experienced trauma, that could be really hard. But once you start to say it, once you're ingraining it and instilling it in yourself, the more you committed you are to yourself, and you are to receiving gratitude and giving gratitude. And reaffirming it by writing will instill that in your subconscious mind. And I was going to ask you a question. What are your favorite techniques for gratitude, bringing gratitude with clients?
Okay, so my very first, thank you for asking. My very first, like, when I wake up, the first thing I do when I get out of bed, I have Bob Barker's Affirmations. I promise you guys, it's the best. It's like I just wake up and then I hear Bob, maybe it's Bob Baker. I'm not sure, but anyways, best. Okay, look, he's on YouTube. I'll link him down below too. But anyways, I start my day off with gratitude. So like, and affirmation. So just as soon as I wake up, before I have a chance to do anything else, I am putting positivity into my mind, even if it's just listening to it. Because you know what? Some days it's too much to say it. Some days it just is. And you just, even listening to it, even having that positive vibration in your space. Like for me, especially what I've noticed on the days where I'm like, I'm not going to say it, I'm kind of grumpy, or I'm just not feeling like it, whatever. Like I'll be listening to it and I'll be like washing my hair or whatever, and I'm hearing the affirmations come through. And like, even in my mind, I'll be like repeating after it in my head. So like it works to just be able to bring that in. That's my very favorite tool, is first thing in the morning. And then also right before you go to bed, I have like a list of 10 things that I'm grateful for that day that I list out, that really helps me be able to connect before I end my day. I think one of my very favorite tools for gratitude is actually expressing my anger. And hear me out, because I know it might sound strange, but like in whatever way, whether if it's like primal and I'm like yelling or screaming or like crying, whatever, like not normally is it that, but when it needs to be, of course, or like if I'm journaling, writing out the things that I'm frustrated about, or the things that I don't feel like I have good control over, or the things that I'd like to see change, and like getting that stuff out first, and then following with my gratitude of, I am grateful for the things that I have. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for my family. And so it's like getting the chance to expel all that stuff from you, and then just welcoming in this wealth of love and warmth and peace. And yeah, that's
When we release, we receive.
I also love
That's beautiful.
Michelle's mantras that the class we took together with beautiful Michelle. Those are always a great, I know it's not like gratitude or affirmations, but those are always very like calming and centering as well.
Definitely. I love to sing my affirmations too. Like I'll sing my affirmations in the shower, let spirit kind of speak through, flow, and I'll be surprised by some of my affirmations sometimes when you're just singing or automatic writing. You're like, wow, I am grateful for that. That's a weird thing to be grateful for, but I feel it.
Yes, singing it or dancing, like dancing your affirmations. You're like, I am grateful, I am so grateful. It's always a good time with your body and sing. Love that, Lauren. Love that. Yeah, having fun with it. Like, you know, it's it's your practice, right? So like making it your own is always gonna be great.
Definitely, definitely. Making it fun, making it goofy and silly, and being like, I'm proud of myself. I am fucking so proud of myself. And I'm so grateful for stepping up and like doing this crazy thing or something. And then just being grateful for, um, yeah, I just like the best things to be grateful for are just organic matter for me, like our people, our food, and our earth. And that's it.
Yeah.
Clean water. Like,
I'm always grateful for the sun. Like that's always the first thing I say. Like I'm grateful for the sun. Thank you for being here. And the moon, because we can't forget her. She's beautiful.
can't forget her.
No, she brings our wild side out. What would we do without the moon?
True. Actually, this might be. I stopped birth control like a month ago. I was like, should I say this? But I'm going to say it anyway.
Yes, say it.
And now I am so happy to and grateful to have not be taking birth control anymore, because my periods were like not my gyno was like, that's fine, like you don't need a period, whatever. But now like I actually have one, and it's so natural, and it's synced up with like people, like women that we're around, and like there's so much magic to our cycle, and it's so wild like what we don't realize and like inhibit that. So I'm very grateful to be off birth control. Here.
Yeah. Cheers. I will cheers you to that. I have been off birth control for a little over a year now, and I will tell you, like my line with it was definitely not great. Like it was definitely something that I needed to take for my mental health or whatever, physical health. I'm not sure. We'll see. The doctor I think was doing both of it. But since I have been off, like I just feel so much more in tune with my body. Like it's a practice 100%. So no, definitely. And holding gratitude for it being messy. Like, your life doesn't have to, like, you can set such beautiful intentions for yourself. You can say, this is exactly what I'm going to do. But then you have to release the need to control it, because it's going to be whatever it needs to be. You're going to wake up some days and you're going to be like, I don't want to do gratitude. I just had the cruddiest thing happen and I am not feeling grateful. Like holding space for yourself and being aware and conscious of where you're at is really important. But in the same hand, pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone is important too, because for me, I started affirmations miserably. I did not enjoy them. I didn't feel them anywhere inside of me. And I was like, I feel goofy even saying this stuff, but it was like, I knew that it was going to do something for me. So I stuck with it. And the more I did it, the easier it got. And the more I had fun with it,
Mm-hmm.
the easier it was to incorporate into my day. And now that I have it as part of my daily routine, I find joy in every day, even on the hard days. And that's something that if you'd have told me 2 years ago I would have been able to do, I would have been like, no, there's no way. Like you're joking me. You're love and light, thanks, but it does work. And I think too, the other thing I wanted to point out with the gratitude, actually, like being able to express gratitude lights up the prefrontal cortex of your brain, which is the area that represents learning. So not only are you building new pathways and making your brain more connected and developed, but you're also encouraging and inspiring the part of you that knows how to learn and grow. So adding gratitude also inspires you to grow.
Definitely. Oh my gosh. And if you add a little gratitude in meditation too, that'll add so many more neurons to your brain. And yeah, for sure. It's like gonna reinstill to your subconscious like how grateful you truly are for this life and this moment. Um, Yeah, and I love that your morning routine just consists of it every day and every night. It's so beautiful. I love to wake up and say kind of inspired gratitude, and then at night I'll usually brain dump kind of everything. But I like adding it to like the nighttime gratitude as well is really important. Like, thank you for this day. This was a great day.
Right. And like
Or
honestly, I know this might sound kind of more go ahead. No, you go. It glitched. It glitched. I didn't know you were still talking.
No, but even being grateful for the messy days and the hard days. It does take work. Like, what is this teaching me? Not why did this happen to me? And that's one of the best um, mindset shifts we've made. I feel like a lot of us on this journey have made is, this is shitty. It was hard decision to make, but what did it teach me? Ultimately, it taught me how to be more grateful for my own power, for my own decisions, and stand up, take a stand for myself and for others. Because the more you're standing up for yourself, the more you're grateful for your life, the more everyone around you will be.
I love that, Lauren. Literally on the same wavelength, because exactly. Like it's if you can challenge yourself to hold gratitude for the lessons that we learn in life, then I think you might be pleasantly surprised at A, how well you work through them, but B, how you feel when you come through it. You know, it's like understanding that life isn't always going to happen as we want. And as Lauren so graciously stated, sometimes we do have to make those hard decisions. And it's okay to not be happy in those moments. It is okay. In fact, I encourage you, if you are going through something difficult, to not pretend and try to be happy, but to allow yourself to be in the space of honoring your true emotions. Um, but as you honor those emotions, I just encourage and invite you to hold space for those and see how they can be lessons and how you can be learning and growing, as opposed to having it be something that's holding you down or tearing you apart or keeping you from moving. Because every time we break, every time we crumble and fall, it's just this beautiful opportunity for you to find yourself and what actually resonates and what you want to be picking up moving forward. And I think it's more difficult, especially when we don't have support. And so I'll say, like, I am grateful for the amazing support that we've shared in our communities and in our private spaces and all the classes and and it's important, I think, to be able to hold the both ends of the spectrum for yourself. So
Definitely.
and I one more when it comes to affirmations is that, or honestly gratitude as well, is that I love bringing my gratitude practice into my like workspaces or my family spaces or even my friends circles, and allowing it to be something that I share in spaces that we don't usually just immediately think of gratitude. And I love being able to see people be like, oh, I haven't really thought about what I'm grateful for yet today. Like, thanks for asking me. I am grateful for things. So, like, being able to share that with others. So,
Aw, yeah, and asking others what they're grateful for today. Like, what are you celebrating? What's something to celebrate this week, this moment? Those little celebrations just build us up. And it's so important. I love that. I'm glitching a little bit, or a lot of it.
I know. That's why I was like, I think you were talking earlier and I cut you out. But Lauren, this has been an absolutely lovely conversation. And if you feel the glitch is too much to go on, then I feel like this has been a really great. I feel like this has been a really great conversation, and I feel pretty complete. But it's happy to continue as well.
Aw, I know. Is there any song we can sing at the end, even
Oh my
if
gosh,
it's glitchy?
yes. Let's do. Can we sing Walk Through Fire? Because that's my favorite. Or what is it? Harry Styles, Adore You. I think that's it. Is that do you like that one?
Or
Oh no,
we can make a little gratitude song first on the top of our heads.
Oh my gosh, yes, let's do. Okay, on the spot.
Like I could sing the bass. Oh.
Okay. I don't know. We can, you do a verse, I'll do a verse.
For you, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. I'm
grateful for you and all the things you do. I'm grateful for the earth. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the ways that we shine and come to these spaces and share our hearts with you. I'm grateful.
Yay!
Oh my gosh,
I was trying to do like the bass and
okay, we will get it. Like we should do stay tuned for Kristen and Lauren's grateful song.
Yeah.
Intro, lots of giggles, 100%. There'll be like giggles in the background. just random Lauren and Kristen giggles. Like, okay.
That would be amazing. We could call them gratitude giggles.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, beautiful Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. And for everyone that has watched this live, thank you all. I've seen all of your chat. It's been super funny to watch, and I'm grateful that you all got a good inspiration and had your own little funny conversations about brain dumping and brain farts and all kinds of beautiful energy. So definitely want to check that out. And for everyone watching this on the replay, thank you all so much. Please do feel free to connect with Lauren. She's an amazing person. Lauren has beautiful services and offers coaching programs. So definitely someone you're going to want to connect with. Her information is listed down below the video. If you'd like to connect with me further, I offer healing and community spaces. So my information's down as well. Also, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to help see my content grow. And yeah, I am complete, filled with gratitude and so much love. Lauren, do you want to do a love splash? Do you know the love splash, Lauren? Have you done one of these before? Okay, so the love splash. Yes. Okay, so it's like you do like you're doing the wave with your arms, and then you end by splashing the screen. So it's like gathering up the love, and then I'm splashing it to you.
Literally, me and my mom did this the other night, and I was like, "Love splash, baby, love splash."
Yes, you got it.
That was ours. I like this one.
Okay. Bye, family. Thank you all for joining. See you on the flip side. I am still